Alright, I'm trying to get away from the guitar playing freak. Man, he really is weird too. He'd be weird, like I swear he demonically possessed. He ain't fooling nobody. Just has an evil look in his eyes and does it right in front of you, like he thinks it's cute. It's weird as hell. But with me, real quick, right? I just want to address all of you. So here's the thing. Basically, everybody's a hater. Everybody's chosen to hate and go against me or whatever. I'm not talking about literally everybody. I got Christina on my side and God, and that's all I need. But pretty much everyone else is a hater, and that's the new age. I mean, it ain't only me. It's only me to the extent that it is, and because I'm in this position and I am who I am. But I mean, this is the way of the world now. What y'all don't understand is this all y'all got left. I just want you to look around real quick and notice how everyone, everyone is doing the same thing. What do I mean by that? You're stuck at jobs that you hate, right? Just like with what I'm doing, I see a lot of people like I work harder than the people who actually work for these places, straight up. And like I said, what you got to understand is anyone says anything to me, I'm gonna respond. I have a public platform, I'm gonna respond. I don't gotta say names, but I'm just gonna be real, man. When you got people telling me little comments of strangers I don't know, talking about, I don't like you. I don't care whether you like me. When someone else sits there and says, if I could, I would fire you. Like, well, how are you going to fire the most productive person who has to do everything for you because you're lazy and because you don't know how to do your job? Not to mention that most of you are like, I don't know, over your 70s or 80s, over the 60-year limit. I mean, they've literally got, you're talking about senior citizens, and just to think that I owe you anything or I'm trapped in some, I'm not trapped in none of this, bro. I got a couple more days of this and we out, and that's it. So I don't got to take nothing off nobody and put up with anything, and I'm not going to. Disrespect is we have no tolerance for. Even Christina will tell you that. You know what I mean? So it's like, how would you? Number one, you're not in a position to fire anyone, and I don't work for you. Number two, how would you even say that when it's the most productive person and literally, like the people who have that, authority, they want to hire me. Why do they want to hire me? Because I'm an amazing worker. I have a great attitude. I'm positive. It's just like I said, hating people that lazy, and I try to get them to do their job or tell them to do something. They don't want to do nothing, and then they start making little comments, projecting and role reverse. It's like, bro, I don't got no time for that, man. I hear the same thing from all of them. They miserable. They got all these issues because of themselves, not because of what I went through. People did this to me, what I'm going through. It was never my mistake or anything I did wrong, right? But these people, they bring about their own problems. Over here, what I see is just a bunch of posers. I see a bunch of white people that basically want to pretend that they wealthy and rich. Ain't none of y'all coming close to me. Don't nobody in this state owns more than me. You can sit there and tell yourself whatever you want. I could show you the buildings on me. So, like I said, people is silly, man. And I don't even have to pay for most of my stuff. I don't have to pay anything. All my stuff is on autopilot now because I'm a businessman. That's what you would do, right? If you was making a beneficial move for yourself, you would get it where everything's just paid on autopilot. I'm a boss, bro. People don't understand. Like, I'm really at another level. I always have been. So, like I said, it only makes sense that I would get chosen. It only makes sense that my divine spouse would be on my level and, spiritually and in every way and be amazing like Christina is. You understand? It only makes sense that God would be telling me this is evidence season, meaning that He's about to show up and show out. And despite what I'm going through, he like I said, He talks to me and He told me like you've endured through this whole thing that was just it was a nightmare. This has been a nightmare every day for me, not because it's that bad, but because of what I'm going through physically, it still is every day. It's probably going to be tomorrow. I don't know. Hopefully it'll get better and I'll get healed somehow. I don't know. But it says that I got a miracle coming. I've been holding on to this thing the whole time in faith. I really don't have a choice, man. So I believe in God and I believe what He has for me. And like I said, that's what He said. He said it's evidence season. I'm about to show you what it is, like that I'm about to get a bunch of money and my blessings and everything's about to happen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say it straight out. Christina won't have any issue with it. We looking at over what $3.7 million right now. That's her settlement. What you got to understand is there ain't no way for nobody to block my blessings or stop anything I'm doing. I don't have to watch what I say. I do what I want to do. Christina's going to back me regardless. I already know that. I have no worries in my relationship because I trust my partner and who I love. You feel me? We don't do this stuff with y'all like being petty and arguing over meaningless, minute things. Like it is what it is, man. Like I said, there's a couple hundred thou mixed in there as well with, another like, what, like 30,000s and other racks basically for other expenses. I mean, basically everything's going to be covered. We're going to have our lawyer and attorney, right? Several if we need, and we're going to have everything we need. You know what I mean? So it's like, like I said, there's a way that everything is going to work. It ain't none of y'all's business. None of this is any of y'all's business. But I do want to throw that in your face because it needs to be said. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's just one side of the blessings. Then you got all the stolen inheritance that all these things are happening to those people, and behind that what they did because they stole inheritance. Like I said, allegedly Carly Fiorina might have buried the money, and there might be more money in that trust, and I know there is because my dad was telling me before he passed. And again, I believe that Carly Fiorina allegedly had everything to do with my father passing in that car crash. So y'all don't understand. It all makes sense, doesn't it? It adds up because I mean, it's common sense what you did. You're that evil, right? That you would want to get my dad out the way, right? So that you could try to get away with what you're doing. And that's all you doing is trying to stalk me and pay people off to do harm to me or whatever, or to try to take me out because you don't want the truth to come out of what you did. And the truth is already out, homie. You feel me? That's why I'm tagging your account name on here. It ain't hard. You feel me? So I'm gonna keep coming. You know what I mean? Batman is on you. Feel that? Batman is on anyone evil. I'm on you. I already know what it is and what time it is. You feel me? So I'm gonna expose everything about you publicly. I'm never gonna stop. You feel me? And the thing is, I don't have to do that. I don't even have to talk because I'm getting my blessings and I'm gonna get my justice through God. God gonna handle you. God gonna handle all you evil people. Hear that? Real talk. God gonna handle everything. Trust me on that. You know what I mean? You could doubt me, but don't ever doubt God. You feel me? And that's why I come through every time because I want to make sure there ain't no way to doubt me. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because I'm his son. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, people, they don't get it, man. I'm a holy being, man. That's literally what they telling me straight up. Like I said, the divine speaks to me, spirit speak to me. I ain't hearing nothing you talking about, homie. None of y'all. You know what I mean? Like I said, you did all this cowardly, evil stuff. So what? That ain't nothing to brag about, bro. That's a bad look. And now you got to deal with the repercussions of that, right? So, like I said, I got stolen inheritance coming to me. I got more blessings. I'm gonna have tons of money coming to me. I already know it, bro. And guess what? God told me. He said, everything that people doubted, and all the people who've doubted you, they're gonna watch the evidence that you were right all along. You were right this entire time. And I know it because it makes sense because it's the truth. I know I'm right, regardless of what happens to me. I'm trying to hang on, to life with what I'm going through physically. I can only do so much, but I do know that I'm right about everything I'm saying. You know what I mean? I do know that I have blessings coming for me and meant for me and waiting for me. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on my blessings. So, like I said, you just gotta understand every one of you people, if you watch me, whatever, most people out there, man, and this is gonna hurt some feelings, and I really don't care. Most of y'all all on a level below me, right? Most of y'all all struggling and broke, especially right now with inflation. Most of y'all still stuck in the same areas and territories and states and cities at the jobs that you hate or don't like, or without a job, or living off a government check, and you still in the same position. But you see me, I'm constantly progressing and advancing. I am the only way to go. And like I told you, I am the truth, the way, and the light, just like Jesus Christ and just like God. And I told y'all that day one, that was my motto. So it is what it is, man. Like, I'm the seed of man. Follow me. You feel me? Like Pac said. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Things about to get a whole lot bigger over here. I know that. I don't doubt God for 1 second. And if you do, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. Trust me on that. You feel me? So it is what it is, man, because y'all got to deal with God, and that's a losing battle. You're gonna lose every time, bro. So I'm laughing, bro, because God is showing y'all what time it is, bro. He whooping up on y'all, quite frankly. Real talk. And I mean, it's deserved. It's exactly what all of them deserve and deserve this entire time. They deserve justice. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Quit being a coward and quit running your mouth if you ain't built like that and you ain't about it, homie. You feel me? So, like I said, I think it's hilarious. I want people to just understand I'm advancing, man. Billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 jewelry, my own car lot, right? Website worth almost 2 G's. Mineral rights, oil royalties, stolen inheritance, they gonna have to pay me. Like I said, me and Christina, she's negotiating. She probably gonna get that up over what? And I'm thinking maybe it might be over $6 to $10 million. I don't know. It might be more than that. It just depends. Maybe like, at some point, I'm sure they're going to settle at an amount. And the deal is, as soon as they settle, as soon as Christina is stepping out and walking out, she coming straight to me. You feel me? That's all I'm waiting on. That's what I'm truly excited for. We got enough money with that. That's gonna be more than enough. You know what I mean? And that's it. It'll all be over time, and that's it. So it'll be all good. But I want her to get every red cent she deserves, man. I do. That I do. I want the best for her. Um, she's all I care about, to be honest. She's all I think about. So you know, um, I just truly love her and I care for her and I just want her to be happy, but I also want to be able to see her and be with her. So that's the hardest part, you know what I mean? So I haven't been selfish at any point in this. I gave my all. I went all the way up to Minneapolis. I suffered in the winter. I struggled. I've done everything. I went through the whole jail thing, fighting for my life. I fought for my life this entire time. So please don't take nothing away from me. I've done my all for you and given everything I have because I truly believe in you, just like I truly believe in God and believe in myself, you know. So, like I said, just understand I'm already wealthy. I already made all the right business moves. You know that people are going to throw me some sponsor offers. They may throw me an NBA contract. They may throw me a record deal. The thing is, when I'm marketing this, what's going to happen is the right people are going to come across the channel too, and they're going to offer me more opportunities. Once I start getting a couple opportunities on the table, what's going to happen is it's going to be a snowball effect because I'm a genius. I already know how it works. So then more people going to jump out the woodwork and be like, yeah, we need to invest in him, right? Because other people aren't. It's working. Again, you don't understand. I made this as a tool. I made this as a tool, and I'll never be used, but you just got to understand what it is, man. People don't get it. Y'all never utilize people. You just sit there and you want to use people. With me, with Batman, I'm going to utilize myself because we're going to have our own budget and our own money regardless. I'm not going to have to work. Christina will never have to work again. If we work, it'll only be by choice, and it'll be because we're running our own restaurant, food truck, and catering business, probably with all of them combined, as well as I may build a scooter store. Couple of things. Then I'm going to go right to these people towns, right? And I'm going to offer people opportunities like Nutwad, right? Because I'm that nice of a guy, and see what they say. See if they still want to hate, when I'm in front of them, or if they want to change their attitude and say, you know what, okay, I'll do it. And okay, cool. Here's your opportunity. Here's the warehouse. Here's your product. You feel me? Let me get you all set up and you can work for me. You feel me? Like straight up. And if you don't like the way that sounds, you can work with me. You know what I mean? But either way, like I'm going to provide you everything that you need, right? To build the business, but it's still going to have to be my business because I'm going to have to run it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to build you a business and just give it to you and then walk away because that just don't make no sense. You ain't done no good by me. You ain't said nothing good. You ain't apologized for all the, trifling, vile things you said. So it's like, as long as, you don't do that, you know, I'm good, bro. Just like you say, oh, I'm good. You good? How? You not in the bougie position. So if you was in this position, you would do nothing but act bougie, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. You know what? I'm not, because I'm not you. I was playing. Not black tie, not right. No, I'm gonna be compassionate, bro. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity, bro. A real opportunity. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say, here, look, homie, look, little homie, right? Here's your opportunity. Do you want to build this scooter store? And then guess what? You can run the scooter store, right? And you can make your money and your bread. And if anything, you can run it while we not there because I'm going to be going on vacation. I already got my other homie. He's on his way back to Texas right now on the bus, right? He'll work for me, with me, whatever. He'll work within the restaurant. He knows quite a bit about like restaurant work. So he could literally help me run an entire restaurant. So you don't understand that like I meet people, it's easy for me to get people to help. It's just an opportunity for them. And then like they'll be able to run these restaurants and stuff for Christina and I while we're gone because we gonna be out partying and on vacation and having fun. You understand? Our whole life is gonna be a party, a never ending party. That's what y'all don't understand. It's gonna be having fun together. And it doesn't mean that it has to be a whole bunch of strobe lights and techno music going on. It just means that we're gonna be together and happy. You understand? And then, like I said, probably mostly at nights. and some during the day. I want to go to these different cities. We want to travel, eat at the nice restaurants, and I'll be dressed in a suit, and she can be dressed in a beautiful dress or whatever she wants. And the point is, what I want, and I know it's real because anything I envision, it comes true. That's something I've worked on a long time, and that's why I'm so good at everything I do because I envision me doing it. You feel me? So it's like all I'm trying to explain to you is we gonna go to these different cities and states. I'm gonna be making these bat suits. I'm trying to get a 3D printer and like different little spots where I can create cows, masks, everything that's protected, made out of titanium, Kevlar, all that, everything that I need. And at some point get where I can 3D print actual like Batmobile structures and stuff like that. I just have to see if it's legal and if it's possible. Okay. So I would try to build a company at that point because I want to build my own engines and then see if I can make an engine that runs on water, not just ionized water. Yes, I've studied this, but actual water. You understand what I'm saying? Like a hydro engine. The point is, I understand, you know, all my decisions. I understand what I'm doing. I've already done this for a long time. Ain't nothing going to stop me from anything I want to do and nobody, because I'm built like that. That's who I am. So my point is the world is mine. The world is Christina's, and that's all I want. I just want her to be happy. I know she don't want the world. She just wants me, and that's all that I ask for and want. You know what I mean? Same with me. I don't care about the world. I don't want the world. I want her. But my point is, we're gonna go to these different cities, and then you're gonna see Batman pulling through on a motorcycle and all sorts of different gadgets. And I'm gonna work on building an actual Bat Pod, literally from scratch. If I have to get mechanics or whoever to help me do it, and I'm gonna, if I have to show them how to do it, and they show me and teach me to where I can build my own every time, over and over again, whatever. I'm talking about building actual equipment. I'm talking about building actual Bat Pods. I'm talking about the whole nine, everything we're gonna do. So what you gotta understand is I already understand what's going to happen. You feel me? So it's like I'm just trying to push through what I'm going through. I don't know if I'm going to make it. And if I don't, hey, I left behind a hell of a legacy and people going to listen and hang on my every word. And a lot of people going to love me for what I did. And, I built a lot of beautiful things and I touched everybody's life in a positive way. So I'm the hero. You know what I mean? So, I win. Feel me? But that's what I want to do. I want to go to cities like Chicago and be literally pulling through, on a bat pod on a motorcycle and the whole, completely bulletproof suit and literally going in all these hoods and figuring out what's going on and basically like helping to, um, stop crime, helping to, keep things in order and really save lives and help people. And I'm talking about doing real heroic things because that's what I do. It's what I've always done. You know what I mean? So you got to understand. I was talking to my homie here the other night about it yesterday, and it's like, do you think that a Chirac Savage, right, who probably works for El Chapo, who's pumping on the block, the last thing that they're thinking is going to happen, or the last thing that they want, or is a real Batman pulling up on a motorcycle? That's like their worst nightmare. And this is what people don't understand is like I have the key to the whole world. I literally run the streets for a reason. It's all real. So you just have to understand none of this is fake. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's never going to change. You know what I mean? And that's it, man. And Batman's just going to take over the streets everywhere. And what you're going to understand is the same thing that I proved who I am already everywhere. And I'm going to come through and I'm going to do it again everywhere. And I'm going to prove that I run these blocks anywhere, bro. I'm talking about in Chicago. I'll take over Chi-Town, bro. It ain't nothing. It ain't even a big deal. It's easy for me. So, like I said, people can run their mouth, talk, whatever. I'm about action, bro. I know what I'm about. I know what I can do and what I'm capable of because I already done it. Don't mistake my confidence for arrogance. It's not. It's that I've already done it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I want to do, So during the day or the night, I'll be doing that. I want to have a GoPro attached to me, probably on the chest or whatever, so that Christina can see everything going on. I may have to have it on my mask, on my face, on my forehead or something, but I need a GoPro installed to where she can watch everything that's happening so that, she can keep an eye on me and try to take care of me the best she can. And like I said, if I ever need help, she can call for help, because it's a possibility it could happen because what I'm going to be doing is going to be very dangerous. And I'm aware of that, but that's the way that I want to live and that's who I am. And I know what I'm doing and I'm not a fluke. And trust me, ain't nobody going to pull my card. So, not the way y'all think, it ain't never happened in my entire time living. I don't think it's going to happen now. You understand? And the point is, I'm going to build that bat suit to where it's completely bulletproof, where nothing's going to stop me. That's what y'all don't get. I'm trying to build this suit where I'm literally invincible. You know what I mean? So, it'll be exciting. I know that I'm going to make the news at some point for what I'm doing. it's all going to be positive. That's all I can say. You ain't never going to see me doing nothing negative. You know what I mean? And if they try to take anything I'm doing and put it in a negative light, I will respond holistically on my platform publicly or however I need to or with an attorney, But everything that I'm going to be doing is going to be real and positive to help, So, I think that it's going to be exciting for people. And that's all I can say, man. But I definitely see it happening because, again, what you all don't understand, and this is the thing too, you have all your laws and, y'all are so used to the human spirit not being alive. I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to bring the human spirit alive and show you that none of that matters. We don't care, and you can sit there and whine all day and say, well, he shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't be doing that. Listen up. Batman is going to do what Batman needs to do. So if Batman sees criminals, he's going to stop the crime. He's not asking permission from anyone. He's not asking for your assistance. We don't need you. And it's just that simple. I'm going to do what I need to do the right way. Okay. And that's the reason why we're going to have attorneys. Okay. Because, all these fake things to try to keep people from doing what they're supposed to do, like that's not going to stop us. That's what you have to understand. It's just like they said, the revolution will not be televised. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and it's gonna be just like the movie. Now, do I understand that it may bring some heat to me? Yeah, I do, and I'm ready for that. It may bring a lot of heat to me, and the point is that Batman is going to be mostly anonymous. Y'all are not going to really know what I'm doing until I come out and I tell you. So you just have to understand that's the whole point. It's the real thing. It's no playtime anymore. This was all training basically, and even the training was real. So it's like, there's no more showing you and none of that, man. Not until the time is right. You know what I mean? Now, other than that, I'll continue to do my thing with YouTube, of course, and make everything look cute. But I'm probably going to be building a whole new suit, and you won't be able to recognize me in it. Understand? So just understand that when I say this, I want you to really remember and hear what I'm saying. Okay, what you got to understand is that you are going to witness and see a real Batman at some point if I'm around and I make it that far. You will not be able to identify it, who it is. You will not know that it's me. And basically, yes, I mean, common sense. I mean, I'm going to, play the game. We'll just put it like that. You feel me? So my point is that people don't get the level that I'm on and what I'm actually trying to accomplish, and that it's all positive and good. I think a lot of people do know, but I want you to really understand how real it is. You know what I mean? So that's my whole point, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing. But like I said, that's the point. Batman has to be anonymous. That was the point. Like he said, anyone can be Batman. So we have to go to the real thing now. Once we all this money comes in, and we start really going to work doing the real thing. You understand? So and other than that, you people who do know me or you stalk me, I'm sure you'll figure out who it is very quickly. I'm sure you'll try to tell people. And, the point is that nobody's going to really care or listen to you because they're not going to understand what's going on. I'm a master of perception and controlling it. I don't try, I don't have to, but, I know what I'm doing, bro. So, just understand when you see Batman on the news, all you can say, oh, I know that guy. I know who it is, but ain't nobody gonna know who it is. That's the point. I gotta, at this point, once I get this money, I gotta protect my identity for real. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun, and like I said, I mean, everything I'm doing is positive. So I really don't see me being in any situations where I am gonna catch any flack or anything. I honestly just feel like it's all gonna work out. Because God got me. So I believe that. So I put my faith in God and let him handle the rest. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, and that's about it. And I still don't know about the identity thing because, of course, I want people to know what I'm doing that's positive for the community and the people, and I'm gonna want people to know who I am. So we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. Point is, I don't care what nobody says. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. That's a man. I'm a man, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do what's right. You understand? And that's what it's time for, and that's what we need. And we need leaders like me. You feel me? All these other people ain't leaders, and that's why your systems are flawed and they don't work right. One, move out my way.